Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be showing you how to make this beautiful purse. I'll be using 3 different type of yarn. Okay, to start with the pattern, we'll be making our base for the purse. So we need a chain of 17. We are going to do a chain of 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have done the chain of 17. After you finish the chain, you turn the work like this, you turn it over. So we'll be working on top of the loop. Okay, so you turn the work this way. We are going to do a single crochet till the end of the chain. Single crochet till the end. Okay, so now we are at the end of the chain. So here, so it remains 1 stitch, right? So at this ending of this stitch here, we'll be doing a 3 single crochet inside the same stitch. This is the last stitch, right? So we'll be doing 3 single crochet inside the same stitch. 1, 2, 3. See, we have done 3 single crochet inside the same last stitch, right? 1, 2, 3. So after we have done the 3 single crochet into the last stitch, this one, we have done it 1, 2, 3 into the last stitch this way. So we are coming to work on top of this loop here with a single crochet here, here, and here with a single crochet. Okay, let's go. Like this till the end of the stitch here. Now we are at the end of this other side of the base. Now we are doing the base for the purse, right? So we are at the end of this side. Okay, at this side also we'll be doing a 3 single crochet inside the same stitch here 3 single crochet. Okay, 1, 2, 3 inside the same stitch. So now we have 3, right? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now we are coming to close our strand, right? We are coming to close this side of the work. So we'll be doing 2 now, right? So you pull the yarn like this, you enter the yarn this side, you pull 2, then you enter the hook into this first stitch. Make sure it enter the middle of the stitch like this. Enter the yarn again, you pull like this, and you do a single crochet. But now the pattern is going to be a waistcoat pattern. Okay, so we'll be doing a waistcoat pattern. So now we have our first stitch for the second row, right? Row 2. We'll be doing a waistcoat pattern. So a waistcoat pattern is like this. You enter the hook inside this space. At the middle of the single crochet, you enter the hook here at the middle. See? You enter it this side. Here too. You enter it here in the middle of the stitch here. Okay, so we'll be doing a waistcoat pattern. Enter the hook here. This is row 2, right? Okay. Enter here. Okay, now we have reached at the end of this side. You remember this was the place that we did our 3 single crochet into the same stitch, right? So in each of these single crochet, 2 single crochet in each and every one. We will enter the hook here. So when we enter the hook here, I'll be putting 2 single crochet here to enter the hook, 2 single crochet here to we enter the hook, 2 single crochet into the same stitch. So this was the first one. We'll be doing a 2 single crochet on it. One, enter the hook again into the same space. 2. Okay, now we have 2. This other side too, we had 2 single crochet into the same space. Don't forget it's a waistcoat pattern, right? So do like this. 1, enter again into the same space. 2. Now we enter again to the next one here. 1, 2. See, so we have, so if you finish this side, you will be having a 6, right? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into the 3 single crochet that you did into the same stitch, that means the first row, so you should be having 6 here. Now we'll do a single crochet again, but a waistcoat pattern. Finish this side. Now we have reached the side that we enter 3 single crochet into the same space, this side at row 1. So in each of these stitch we'll be doing a 2 single crochet on each one. So this was the first one, you will be doing 2 single crochet. Okay, so 1, 2, we have done the first one. The second one now, enter again, next one, see, 1, 2, right? So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we are entering the hook into the last one, so we'll do 2 single crochet into the same space, enter again here, 1 and 2 into the same space, right? So now after we finish this side, we have 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and now we have reached at our strand. We'll be closing this side of our work, this side, so we need to close it. So this is the end of our base for the purse. This is the end of the base, so we are coming to close it and cut our yarn. So before we do that, you have to pull your yarn like this, then you enter the hook here, you enter the hook this side. After you enter the hook this side, then you take the yarn again, enter it, and then you pull it out. You pull it out like this. After you pull it out like this, so you have to cut the yarn. Okay, so now I've cut my yarn, I've cut it now like this. After I've cut the yarn, I have to pull it this way. After you have pulled it this way, you enter the yarn this side. First you enter the hook here, enter the yarn this side, see, then you pull, so it will look like this. See, it's very neat, right? So now I'm coming to hide this yarn. We'll be hiding the yarn, right? You have to use your needle. So after we have finished the base for the purse, now we are coming to do the pattern for the purse. So we'll be doing a single crochet around the base. We'll be doing a single crochet. After you have done the base like this, you turn the work over this way. So we'll be working inside this space, make sure when you enter the hook, it should be 2 yarn on it like this. See, 1, 2, right? Then you do a single crochet, you enter the hook here. We'll be entering the hook this side, 1, 2, right? So enter the hook this side, we enter the hook this side. So to do this side, we'll be using a smaller hook. We'll be using a smaller hook for this side, okay? So we use this one, 4mm of hook, so the yarn can be easily pulled out, because if we use this one, it will be hard for us to pull the yarn. So we'll be using a smaller hook, this one, 4mm, okay? And we'll be entering the hook this side. Okay, let's start. We'll do a single crochet. Okay, so we'll enter the hook here, first one, right? And then we enter it into the second one like this. Okay, first one, second one. When you use this smaller hook, it will be easier for you to pull it out. We'll be doing single crochet around the base until we reach this side. Now we have reached at the end, so now we have to close our strand here. We have to close this side, our strand. So to close the strand, you need to enter the hook here, enter the hook here like this. You have to pull the yarn first, pull the yarn like this, then you enter the hook. You put the yarn again, move it like this, then you enter the hook this side and put the yarn. You enter the hook this side, right, this space, then you enter the yarn here. After you have entered the yarn in the hook, you pull. Make sure you pull until it gets tight like this. Pull, and then you remove the yarn like this. So now we are coming to do our pattern, right? So to do the pattern, we are going to do a double crochet. We'll be doing a double crochet till the end of our pattern. To start the pattern, you have to, after we have removed the yarn from our strand, now we yarn over, you enter the hook here. You enter the hook into this first space right here. Okay, so after we yarn over, enter the hook here, you pull. We'll be doing a double crochet, right? So you pull 2 and then you pull all. This is a double crochet. This is how we do a double crochet. So we enter the hook into this next space here. We enter the hook into this next space here, into the next space. After we have entered it underneath the first stitch, now we'll enter the hook here. Okay, and when we enter the hook, we'll be doing a 3 double crochet on it. We yarn over, double crochet. We'll be doing 3, right? 1, yarn over again, 2, right? 3. So now we have 3, 1, 2, 3 double crochet into this same space. So to close this stitch, we need to do a double crochet again. Now we will enter the hook into this first one that we did underneath, that we did first. You enter it here. Okay. Pull. So okay, we have done our first pattern. Okay, we have done this one. So let's go to the next one. To go to the next one, we need to skip 4 stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4. We skip 4 and enter the hook into the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we enter the hook here into the next one. So we yarn over. And after we have entered our first double crochet underneath this stitch, we will do a 3 double crochet into the next space. This is the next space here. So let's yarn over, double crochet, the next space. We have done 1, 2, we have done 3, right? So to close this work, we need to do a double crochet into the same stitch at the first one that we did. From this first one, this was the first one that we did. So we yarn over, we enter the hook into this first stitch that we did underneath this single crochet here. Enter into the same space, right? Then we remove it, we pull 1, pull all. Don't forget, all our work will be double crochet. So we skip 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. We enter it into the next one here. Yarn over, and we enter it up this space. On top of this space here, we do a 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3. To close it, we yarn over, enter it into this first space, underneath this first space here. Pull 2 and then you pull 2 all. We skip 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we enter the hook here. Underneath, we enter the hook underneath this space. Pull, double crochet, don't forget, we yarn over, then into this space here, this is our next space, right? Up space. So 3 double crochet into the same space. Okay, to close this one, yarn over again and enter it into this first space underneath here. We yarn over, enter it here, you pull 2 first, 2, then you pull all. Okay, we skip 4 again, 1, 2, 3, 4. We yarn over, we enter the hook here, pull 2, and then you pull 2 all, right? Then you yarn over into this space on top of here, this side. We are going to do a 3 double crochet into the same space. We have done 1, 2, yarn over. Now we have done 3, 1, 2, 3. So we need to close it. To close it, we yarn over, we enter the hook into the same space. Here, the first one that we did here, this one, we enter it inside the same space, double crochet. Okay, this is how your work should look like. Okay, we skip 4 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and enter the hook into the next one. We yarn over and enter it here. All. Yarn over. This next space on top of here, we enter the hook here. We do 3 double crochet into the same space. We have done 1, 2, 3. Okay, to close it now, we need to do a double crochet underneath this first one. Yarn over, enter it into this same stitch. Okay, this is how it should look like. Skip 4 again, 1, 2, 3, 4. We enter the hook here. Okay, so we are now at the end. So we already have 4 here, 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is 5, right? So we already have the pattern this side. So we're going to pull. Make sure you pull the yarn like this at the end to close the work. So then you enter the hook here. You enter the hook here, this one, the first stitch here, this one. Enter the hook here, then you pull the yarn like this. Okay, so after you have pulled the yarn like this, then you enter your hook this side and enter the yarn like this. So you pull like this. Okay, now you pull the yarn all like this. You pull all the yarn like this. After you have done pulling all yarn, we are coming to do a double crochet again. We yarn over. Now in between this side, you know it's 1, 2, 3, 4. In between the 4, 1, 2, in between this side, you will enter the hook here. don't forget. Then you pull, you remove 2 stitches like this, and then you remove the 2 remaining stitch. Okay, and now we are coming to do 3 double crochet into the same space, right? This empty space here, we will enter the hook here. We yarn over, enter the hook into this space, pull 1, pull 2, enter again to the same space here, you pull 1 and you pull 2, then you enter it again. We need 3, right? So you pull 1, then you pull 2. So now we have 3 here. 1, 2, 3. Now we need to close this work. To close it, we will enter the hook into the same space, the first double crochet that we did underneath the side. So we close the work and enter the hook there into the same space. So we yarn over and enter the hook into the first space. This, see, we have entered hook here, right? So we do 1, double all. Okay, so now we need to come and do this side also. So we yarn over. Now you'll not be doing on top of the pattern, we will do underneath the pattern here. So we have yarn over, right? So we come into this space. Remember this space we skip 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Underneath the 4, in between the 4 here. So we will enter our hook at the middle of the stitch here. So we pull 2 stitch and we pull the remaining 2. This is a double crochet. Don't forget we'll be doing a double crochet, right? So now we yarn over again. This empty space here, we'll be doing a 3 double crochet into the same space here. This one, double crochet. So we have yarn over already. So we enter the hook, we pull, it's 3, right? We pull 2 and we pull the remaining 2. So we have done 1. It should be 3. This is 1 already. 2, right? We have done 3. 1, 2, 3. So now to close this work also, we yarn over, we enter the hook into this first space that we did, this first one. We enter the hook here and then you pull like this. Now we have 3, right? 1, 2, 3. So we pull 2 and then we pull all. This is the pattern. Here's the pattern, right? So now you continue the same way, the same pattern. Don't forget. So we yarn over again. Here was 1, 2, 3, 4, right? We will enter the hook in the middle, in between the 4. This one, the middle. See? Pull. So we'll pull all. So we have done the first stitch, right? This is a double crochet. So in between this one, this empty space now, we are going to do a 3 double crochet there. We'll do a 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, right? So now we need to close this work. To close it, we yarn over again. The first space here, first one, we enter the hook into the same space here, the first one. Enter, pull, double crochet, Okay, so do the same. Yarn. Remember this space that we skip, we'll enter the hook in the middle here, in between the four. Pull, two, pull, yarn over this other empty space. This empty space, we enter the hook here. One, right? We need three here into this space. We have done one already, right? So we've done three. So we need to close it now. To close it, we'll enter it again into this first stitch underneath the work that we skip. So the work should look like this right now. Okay, now we are at the end of row 2, so I'll be closing the strand. We need to close this side. Okay, so you have to pull the yarn like this. After you have done that, you enter the hook here into this first space here. So you enter the hook here, then you take the yarn, pull like this. So I'm going to use another color for row 3. I'll be using another color. I won't be using this gray color again. So if you are using only one color, you just need to do like this. You enter the hook into this space, then the yarn that you have pulled this side, you enter it inside the hook, then you pull the yarn like this, and then you pull it out, then you start your work. Okay, as for me, I'm coming to cut this this yarn, so I will use another color. Okay, so after I have entered this yarn into this space, I'll cut the yarn. Cutting the yarn, this. After I've cut the yarn, then I pull it, right, and enter it into this space here. So okay, now I've cut the yarn. You enter the hook like this, then you yarn over. So now we will enter, this is row 3, we will enter the hook into this space. You remember here we did a 3 double crochet, right? 1 2 3. So we are going to enter the hook into the middle one, this side, this one. We'll enter the hook into this middle one here, this. See? Okay, you pull 2 and then you pull all. Now into this next space here, we will do a 3 double crochet into this same space. We yarn over, enter the hook into this space here, 3 double crochet. So and 3. So to close this work, we will enter the hook into this first space here, the one that we did in the middle of the 3 double crochet here. So we yarn over, enter the hook into this first space here. You pull 2 and then you pull all. Now we have our first one at row 3. Now we are doing row 3. Row 3, I'm using a different color, but if you want, you can use the same color. I'm using different color. So we yarn over again. This side, remember we did a 3 double crochet here, right? 1 2 3. So we will enter the hook into the second one here in the middle, the one in the middle here. So enter the hook here, then you pull. Okay, you see 1 2 3, right? You pull 2 first and then you pull the remaining 2. So this other space here, we'll be doing a 3 double crochet here. This space here, we'll do a 3 double crochet. One, 2, 3. So to close the work, we need to do a double crochet again here into the first space. So we have to repeat this same pattern till the end of the project. Okay, this is how it looks like now. So we go again into this next space, right? We yarn over and then we enter the hook here. Remember here was 3, right? 1 2 3. So we enter it in the middle. This one here. Okay. And into this empty space here, we will do a 3 double crochet. So we are now at the end of row 3. So we need to close our strand, so we'll be closing the work this side for row 4. So you pull the yarn like this, stitch here, this one, enter the hook like this. See? Then enter the yarn. Okay, then you pull the yarn out like this, you move the hook, you enter like this and put the hook again inside the yarn, then you pull 2, and now we are coming to do row 4. So you yarn over, you enter the hook into this space in the middle. Remember here was 3, right? 1 2 3. So we enter it in the middle here, the middle of the stitch, right? Like this. Enter, pull, you pull 2 yarn. Here is 3, 1 2 3. We remove 2 first, 2, it remains 2, and then you pull all. So we'll be repeating this pattern till the end of the piece, right? So we yarn over into this space, we do 3 again, 3 double crochet, the same pattern. To close the work, we enter the hook into this first space here, into the same stitch here, this one. So we yarn over and enter the hook and pull like this. Pull 2 and then we pull all. So we have closed the work. Okay. Yarn over, enter the hook into this space in the middle here. And do a 3 double crochet here. So we'll continue the same pattern till the end of row 4 here, until the end this side. So you do the same pattern. Okay, we are now at the end of row 4. So we need to close the strand here. So you have to pull the yarn like this, then you enter the hook here, this side. Then you take the yarn and enter it like this, pull, then you enter the hook here, and then you pull 2. Okay, you do this one if you are not adding other color. So as for me, I'm coming to add another color on top of this cream color. I'm coming to add another color. So what I will do, I will not do this way. I will just pull the yarn like this. After I've entered it into this space, I'll pull the yarn like this and cut the yarn, this one, and cut this one like this. Okay. Then I'll pull this one. So you have to pull the yarn. If you want to add another color, pull the yarn like this, and then you enter the yarn this side. See? So now I'll use needle to hide this yarn. This is where we close the strand, right? So I'm coming to add another color here. We start it here. So you enter the hook, you pull like this. After you have pulled like this, then you yarn over, you enter the hook into this. You remember the here is 3, right? 1, 2, 3. You enter it here at the middle of the stitch, down. Pull 2 all. So now we are coming to enter the hook into this space here. We'll do a 3 double crochet. We have done 1, 2, 3. Now to close the work, we will enter the hook into this first space. We come to this next space again, yarn over, enter the hook into this one, the middle one, 1 2 3, and the middle here. Then here we'll do 3. Yarn over, we enter the hook into this space in the middle here, this one. Double crochet. Don't forget to be doing double crochet till the end of our project. This space here. Into this same one here. So you continue this same pattern till the end. So now we are at the end of row 6. So we'll be doing a slip stitch. So let's join the strand. We are going to join this space together. You enter the hook here and enter the yarn inside the hook, then you pull. Okay, so here was our 3 space, right? So you do a single crochet like this. After you did a single crochet like this, you enter it into that space in the middle, then you do a slip stitch here. We'll be doing slip stitch on this side, and here we enter the hook here and do a single crochet, slip stitch, slip. Where there is space, we do a single crochet. Okay, so here there is space here, right? We have a space here, so we'll enter the hook this side in the middle. Okay, and then just next to the single crochet there is a space there. Enter the hook and do a slip stitch. So slip stitch again. So here we have a space here, right? So we enter the hook into the middle of this stitch here, this one. We enter the hook and pull. So we are now at the end of our strand. We are now at the strand where we start the work, the slip stitch. Okay, we pull the yarn like this. You enter the hook here into this space here. Okay, then we cut our yarn like this. After cutting the yarn, you remove the yarn. After we remove the yarn, we enter the yarn into this space here. So like this. It will look like this. So you use the needle so this is how the purse should look like this. So I'm coming to fix a button lock here. We'll be fixing a button lock here. So I'm using this pattern because I don't have the color of thread for this yarn. Okay, so we have fixed the button for the purse like this. Now we are coming to fix the spring hook and the chain. If you want, you cannot use chain. You can just hold the purse like this. It's okay. So this is the end of the purse. If you want, you cannot use the chain. You can just use the purse only like that without chain. It's also fine. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.